So every program is different, but in regards to the community food bank, how would somebody be eligible, and are there any restrictions if somebody's in need?
There are restrictions if you are receiving federal or state funded food programming. So we ask you for your paperwork, whatever you have, your tax returns, photo ID, things like that. If you are coming in and you're missing some of that information, we're fine with giving you donated food. Okay. And if you are in an emergency, and we receive calls all week long from social service organizations for families that are transitioning and need, emergency food for that day, the family will come in and we will provide them with what they need. We have, people that are homeless that will just walk in the front door and take their box, and down the Black Horse Pike they go.
Okay. So let's talk about, you mentioned a term that just jumped out at me. You mentioned the term transitioning. For just the sake of the public, what do you mean by transitioning?
Well, you have women or men that are leaving abusive relationships that are handed to our social service network in our community. And maybe they'll be in temporary homes or a motel for a week or two, and then people go about finding and restructuring their lives again in permanent housing. So that's a very large part of who we service as well.
Okay. Let's talk about those initial steps. So what would the initial steps be, or the first steps if somebody is in need and somebody has a need and they'd be coming to you at the community food bank?
Well, the great thing is we have an outstanding community of service providers, and we work together to create a safety net for our neighbors. So if you come into the food bank, well, if you are an Egg Harbor Township resident, we have a choice pantry for you. Okay. So we service close to 1,000 families a month in that choice pantry. And in that pantry is a service table, and we have other nonprofits that come in that sit there to work with our clients. So we have people like South Jersey Gas and Atlantic City Electric and Southern Jersey Family Medicine, that Jewish Family Services that will come in, clarify financial organization. So we really hope to attack and try to attack food insecurity on multi-levels. It's not just about food, it's about getting our clients respectfully to the next place that they need to be.
Okay. I know that there are clubs, teams here from EHT High School especially that have come out and will volunteer their time and try to do their part to provide a service and volunteer at the community food bank. However, I know we just recently discussed the fact that here at the high school in Egg Harbor Township, we also have our own food pantry. Which is certainly something that we take pride in being able to provide those supports and resources here for our own students. How would the community food bank be able to partner with us and be able to help us here in the high school?
You need to come in and sign up, and you will be a distribution partner. I think what people are very unaware about, that food insecurity exists in our school systems. They exist in our grammar schools, in our middle schools, at our high schools, and especially at our colleges, our local colleges. We have pantries set up and access points for kids and we meet them where they need us.
Okay. Well, we're excited. Hopefully we can have that partnership take place. That would be great.